Hey everyone, it is Jay Pilon. I'm back in again with another episode of TTM. TTM standing for Through the Mail Autographs. In this case, back with some custom designs, some letters that I got in the mail, and as well as some other stuff to share with you. Appreciate you for being here. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up for me if you will, please. Thank you so much. Once again, Jay Pilon here with the TTM upload. This is Bob Humphrey's custom ball card that I made. I'm going to be sending it out to him. He played with the Cardinals as well as the Senators. There he is in a 1960s design that I've put together. I've also got a 69 ball card. Been really trying to put together a partial set of the 69 stuff. Like to get the vintage thing signed. I already have a pretty solid collection of Bob Humphreys as it stands, but I would like to have these two little cards signed, so I plan to send them out tomorrow. Here's a little list that I've been working on to curate some of the stuff that I wanted to get signed. As you can see, I sent all this out on November the 1st, 2023. Quite a bit of names on that list, but I've been sending out a lot of stuff for the 60s. There are a few players from the 1950s that I'm going to eventually get around to sending out. Now, this is going to be an interesting piece. Hopefully we'll be able to get it signed. I'm going to send this out. Oops, we goofed. Bill Post, the Keebler executive who created the Pop-Tart. So I plan to send out the Pop-Tarts originally running in 1964. I believe that was launched, I think, in November of 1964, if I'm not mistaken. Pop-Tarts is a play on the word pop art, hence the pop art in the background next to Mr. Bill Post. Bill Post, the creator of the Pop-Tart. There was another company that was going to create something similar to Pop-Tarts, and we have them today, called Toastums. They were going to launch Toastums prior to Pop-Tarts, but Kellogg's beat them to the punch thanks to Mr. Bill Post, who created a better version called Pop-Tarts. It was one of the original flavors. Of course, they were unfrosted at the time. You had apple, cinnamon, blueberry, and strawberry. Some of the original flavors right there. Mr. Bill Post. I'll be sending that one out. If you guys are interested in making custom ball cards like this, you can go through the Rookies app, or if you're able to print these out through your local Staples or Office Depot, which is what I do, using a 12 point stock, like a card stock, a little indexy card feel to it, a little bit, maybe a little bit thicker. And I'm going to be sending out to Dick Estelle, who I have an autograph of from Dick Estelle prior. I'm going to go dig it out of my 1960s folder, get that ready to send out. And then I made these funky Jim Wallywander customs to send out to him. I'm going to take a look at the backs because these came out pretty good. There we go, the 1988 style. Let's show you the back of it. There you go, back of the 1988. All right. Here's a Kodak Jim Wallywander card. I touched it up a little bit. That's what the back of it looks like. And here's another one. I've got the Tigers chasing Jim Wallywander with the Tigers. So he makes his own custom cards. I figured I would make some custom cards to have him sign. There's the back of it. So these are all customs that I did. Print them off over there at Staples. 9 cards per sheet. That's typically how I do that when I want to make a group of customs. I PC this guy. His name is Ron Gant. He played for the Atlanta Braves at one point, as well as some additional teams. And I've got some TTM letters here, I suppose. Hopefully. Let's find out what they're all about. I'm going to open up this one first, which I think is going to be the Ron Gant stuff. I could be mistaken. Let's move this out the way, and then let's see what pops up when I start sticking stuff over here. Oh, there's a die-cut Ron Gant. Signed. Very nice. Not super rare, but rare enough. Shout out to Void, who sent me this Decal Ron Gant card for my collection, which I did not have, and he matched it up there. Mr. Ron Gant did, trying to replicate what it looked like on there. These came out fantastic. Some playing cards from Upper Deck, and another playing card from another company. Well, these all came out spectacular. There's the Cardinals Pinnacle, and another card that I think was a part of. This is a sausage card, one of the Cons cards. Fantastic Ron Gant. Those go into my PC for Ron Gant. I'm putting together a super collection of Ron Gant at this point. I've got almost an entire run of the Ron Gant stuff, including the rare stuff of Ron Gant. And I'm pretty happy with it so far. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, so Tim Cullen sent these ones back. I sent him some to keep and some to. I'll probably send some more additional ones if need be. There's Tim Cullen. I'm going to get this sent off to Ron Hansen. This was the Tim Cullen Ron Hansen trade, the only trade of its kind that will ever occur. You can read about it on the screen if you care to. Pause the video or see what that's all about. Two players were traded twice in the same season for one another. The Tim Cullen Ron Hansen trade. He's got beat up quite a bit in the mail. They're actually all wobbled out. I guess they got smashed at some point. There he is on a custom that I did. And another custom I did. So thank you to Tim Cullen. I'm going to actually send out a few more cards. So this one looks kind of rough. I'm kind of debating about going ahead and sending him out a blue Sharpie next time and maybe something to put these in because these got all smashed up. But I greatly appreciate it. Episode or TTM episode 45, I believe, or something like that along those lines that's on here was that fantastic one where Tim Cullen's wife wrote me and asked for the customs to be made, printed up for her in addition. So I sent those out to her to keep and some extras for Mr. Cullen as well, who now has dementia. But I appreciate her and I appreciate Ron Gant. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and hit that like if you haven't already. And I will see you around the channels. Stay safe. God bless. Be well. Always. Later on, J Pilon.